took advantage. So remember, that was it. Okay, any other guys? No one?
Me, teacher, I searched about Marie Curie.
Ah,
She was named Mother of Physics, and she won a Nobel in two times.
ah,
And um, she interested me because uh, she she was recognized about his searches. Yes,
about her researches, no? Her work.
yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Yeah,
And
she was so important.
In fact, she died of cancer for her studies
Yes, exactly.
with
Uh,
radiopolonium.
as it says here, she is the mother of modern physics. She's the mother of modern physics. Mhm. Okay, okay.
Work today is broken. We're all working in too many disconnected apps, and it's killing team productivity.
Women's History Month. Do you know that every March, Americans celebrate Women's History Month? For real. Today, we are going to talk about the origins of Women's History Month and why it is so important to celebrate. You have probably heard about famous women in American history like Harriet Tubman and Abigail Adams. But what about Eleanor Dare or Mary Chilton? Eleanor Dare traveled to the Roanoke colony in the year 1587 and most likely gave birth to the first English child born on the North American continent. At age 12, Mary Chilton was so excited to get off the Mayflower that she jumped into the water and waded onto land, making her the first person on the ship to set foot on Plymouth Rock. Neither of these stories were well known until historians discovered the information, which is why knowing women's history is essential. To understand more, let's talk a little bit about world history, with an emphasis on his. For much of the world's history, only males have written and published stories about the past. This is because women were not treated equally to men, nor did they have access to the same opportunities and education. Here is an example. In colonial America, women could not own property or vote in elections. In many places, females were not allowed to go to school, and if they were allowed, they were not often taught the same subjects as males. This is because society at the time believed that women were fundamentally unequal to men, which seems kind of ridiculous when we talk about it today. However, this idea has existed throughout history and is a product of patriarchy. Patriarchy is a system of society or government in which men hold power and women are largely excluded. Where men were taught academic skills like reading, writing, and mathematics, women were taught domestic arts, or how to manage a household. These differences in education maintained the power imbalance between men and women up until modern times. And even today, inequities between genders still exist, which is why it is important that we celebrate Women's History Month. It is a way that we can celebrate the contributions of women, not only today, but throughout history. So, How did the celebration of Women's History Month start? Like many historical movements, a small group of people recognized the shortcomings in learning a male-centered history and decided to do something about it to create change. In March of 1978, a group of educators in Santa Rosa, California, thought that more could be done to further the cause of women's equality and to bring awareness to the significant historical contributions that women have made over the years. They planned a Women's History Week to correspond with International Women's Day on March 8th. By 1980, the movement had spread throughout the country and gained the attention of President Jimmy Carter. After meeting with women's groups, historians, and the National Women's History Project, which is now called the National Women's History Alliance, or NWHA, President Carter proclaimed that the week of March 8th would be National Women's History Week. At the time, President Carter said, "Too often, women were unsung and sometimes their contributions went unnoticed. But the achievements, leadership, courage, strength, and love of the women who built America was as vital as that of the men whose names we know so well." Nice, President Carter. 1 year later, Congress joined with the president by passing a resolution declaring the week of March 8th as the official start of Women's History Week. 7 years later, Congress passed a law authorizing the president to proclaim March as Women's History Month. It has been celebrated that way ever since. Since then, the NWHA has selected a yearly theme for the month. And the rest, as they say, is her story. What are some ways that you can celebrate the contributions of women throughout history? Hope you had fun.
Her story, no history. That's what she mentioned, no? Very, very important. Because her story as well is important. Much more important, I would say. Okay, so it was just a commercial. Well, not commercial, it's a little bit about history because sometimes we don't know. So in USA, it's all the month, no? All the month for that. Okay, so then we go to the next page, guys. Can you go to the next page, please? We are on page 76. 76, we are here, adverbs, vocabulary and listening. We read in the text some adverbs. Can you help me reading, Carolina? The first part, she quickly.
Yes, she quickly became a successful actress. Sadly, the US Navy didn't take her seriously. She worked very hard. Franklin's work went well.
Went well, okay. So we have quickly, seriously, sadly, well. Quickly, repeat to yourself. Yeah, repeat with your microphone off. No, it doesn't matter. Sadly, seriously,
Sadly,
hard,
seriously, hard,
and well.
well.
All of those are adverbs, guys. So as you notice, they are in different places and they have two different purposes. Either they describe an action or they describe the sentence or the context phrase. It's a description of an action, of the context phrase, or the whole sentences, no? For example, here quickly became, no? Fast became a successful actress, no? We're talking about Hedy Lamarr. Sadly, the US net, sadly, it's like, unfortunately, yeah, the whole sentence, no? It's describing, or it's modifying. También podemos decir modifying, no? The US Navy didn't take her seriously. So here we can't put serious because serious is an adjective. So I have to describe the way that she wasn't recognized. So she didn't the US Navy didn't take her seriously. Yeah. She worked very hard. Hard is describing the way she worked. And Franklin's work went well. Yeah, I'm talking about that everything was fine, everything was correct. Even talking about that, even when you are asked, how are you today, guys? How are you today, guys? I'm fine. I'm all right. That's
I'm
an adverb.
okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. So correctly, most appropriate, it has to be fine, no good. Yeah. I mean, good can be acceptable because it's an adjective, but in this case, fine is an adverb. And it's describing our health. And we have
In the last sentences, Franklin's work went well. When is the same old fue, o sea, literal.
the translation here would be salió muy bien.
What?
Ajá,
Okay.
salió muy bien.
Was well.
Su trabajo salió muy bien. Ajá.
Okay.
Exactly. We have two different adverbs, regulars and irregulars. The regulars are the ones that they are added ly, for example, quickly, slowly, careful. If we remove the ly, they are adjectives. For example, here, si lo removemos aquí, quiet, quick, bad, careful, todos estos son adjectives, ¿no? Para transformarlos, tenemos que poner el
Solamente
y.
sería el li para transformarlos.
Sorry?
Que para transformarlos, buenos días. Que para
Hiya.
transformarlos sería solamente el li, ¿no?
Ly. Solamente aquí se cambia, ¿no? Easy, porque es easy. Aquí sí tengo que sustituir la Y por una I. Está. Easily. Easily.
Que los adjetivos describen, ¿no? La
Ajá. They
actividad,
describe
¿no?
the noun. Adjectives describe nouns. Describe person, an object, an animal, a situation, an activity, etc. But these ones, they describe actions or they describe sentences. They describe the context. Yeah, different things here. And other adjectives are irregular. For example, this one, well, fast, hard, early y late. No le podemos agregar este de aquí a estos. Yeah, because they are irregular. Normalmente el adjetivo de well sería good. Entonces no puede ser goodly. Se transformaría en well. Fast no puede ser fastly. Se queda igual. Fast. Hard. Hardly, que sí existe la palabra, pero ya es diferente esa palabra. Como adjetivo, como adverbio para describir acciones y oraciones y contexto, se queda en hard, pero sí existe hardly, ¿eh? Por ejemplo, se transformaría en un adverb of frequency. ¿Se acuerdan los adverbs of frequency? Always, ¿qué más hay?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Usually.
Usually.
Often.
At all.
Often.
Often. No, sorry, at all is not a adverb of frequency. Vale. ¿Qué más otro? Empieza con N.
Never.
Muy bien. Antes de never, pues, ¿qué creen? Hay otro hardly ever. Rarely. Si lo ponemos en orden, sería así. Sometimes, always, usually, often. ¿Vale? Entonces, hardly sí se puede, pero hardly ever es casi nunca. Por ejemplo, I hardly ever do my homework on Classroom. ¿Quién será? Unos de por aquí, que son mis alumnos. Hardly ever, casi nunca. Por ahí Se me fue una L, sorry. Another example, she hardly ever sees her boyfriend. Casi nunca ve a su novio. She hardly ever sees her. Pero aquí ya es un adverbio de frecuencia y significa casi nunca. Y aquí arduamente, arduamente sería su traducción. O trabaja duro, ¿ya? Ok.
Rarely.
Ujú.
Okay.
O ya trabaja mucho duro. Ajá. Okay, so we have here, are there words in italics adjectives o adverbs? You have to identify. Tienen que identificar cuáles son los adjectives y cuáles son los adverbs. ¿Vale? Les doy 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'll give you 2 minutes. I'll be back. I'll get some water. Okay, ready? Natalie, please. Number 1, can you read the sentences? ¿No está Natalie?
You are a bad boy.
Ujú.
Y
¿Puedes
digo
dar
que
adjective
adjective,
o-
adjective,
Ajá. And the next,
Me, teacher.
I sleep badly last night. Adverb.
adverb, correct. Thank you very much. Marlene, number 2,
Will need to work quickly. Adverbio.
verb,
Plus adverb. Pass a quickly learn. Adjective.
learner,
Learner. Adjective.
adjective, learner, because learner is a person, no? The person who learns language, something, no? Thank you very much. Number 3, please, Tracy.
Yes, teacher. It's a hard life sometimes. Is adjective. I work hard and I play hard. Is adverbs.
Adverbs,
Y-
correct. Yes. Here it is describing the life, and here is describing how he
How
works.
is the work? Mhm.
Okay, can you do this? Match the verbs and the adverbs. Sometimes there is more than one possible answer. And try to make a sentence. Por ejemplo, aquí, speak English fluently and well. Hay que hacer una oración también. Traten de hacer una oración, ¿vale? The purpose is that you to make a sentence. My friend from here, Cuernavaca, speaks English very well. Sometimes more than one is possible.
One. Mm, voy a hacer. One from here speak Russian fluently.
Fast. Mhm. Diana walks fast because she is late, for example.
Puede ser walk fast. Puede ser walks carefully. My granny walks carefully. My granny. Carefully. Because she's old.
My brother drive careful.
Drives. Don't forget.
Drives
Look it up.
careful.
Thank you. Carefully. Don't forget. One more time. Repeat again, please. The sentence.
Carefully.
The complete sentence, Lucero.
My brother drives carefully.
Yes. Thank you. Drive es con carefully. Puede ser con carefully, pero no siempre.
Fast.
Yes, exactly. Puede ser fast o puede ser carefully.
My sister ride fast in the car.
Yeah. Yesterday, I drove very fast to arrive to get here.
Yes.
Okay.
Provecho, profesor.
Thank you very much. I'm trying to eat fast so I can give my class. But I can't. I eat slowly. Next, win. ¿Qué podemos combinar win?
Win easily.
My sister wins easily at board games.
Easily y hard también. Easily hard.
Okay. Win hard, not really. Not really. Yes, Karina, can you repeat, please? My, ¿qué? ¿Sisters?
Yes, my sister wins easily at board games.
In this case, you have to say wins board games. ¿Sí, no? Board games, dijiste?
Yes, board games.
Easily. Tienen que ser así.
Teacher,
Okay.
because in the verb
Why?
why?
Why? Why what?
Why in the verb more agregar la S.
Because it's present simple.
It's
Si fuera
third
pasado,
person.
third person, exactly. Present simple and third person. My sister, my brother, my granny, my friend, he, she. So you have to add S. Esto ya lo tienen que tener asentado, ¿eh? You don't have to have mistakes in present simple, ¿vale? We are not going to check present simple, unfortunately. Bueno, sí, we're going to check present simple again. So it's the last opportunity for you. Puede ser en pasado, ¿eh? Yo lo estoy, bueno, los ejemplos que me están dando y estoy dando, they are in present simple, but it can be in past, ¿no? My brother drove carefully yesterday because the road was dangerous, ¿no? Puede ser en pasado. My brother drove carefully because the road was dangerous. Okay, arrive. On arrive.
You are right.
¿Ah?
You are right yesterday.
Espera, primero, ¿con qué va? Wait. Primero, ¿con qué va? Arrive late o...
Right.
Fast.
Okay, fast is acceptable. Okay. Ahora sí, ¿quién me iba a participar, Eduardo?
For me, teacher,
Ah,
my friend arrived late at the restaurant.
yes, correct. My friend arrived. Aquí ya lo estaba diciendo en pasado, su compañera. Is correct.
You
What's
arrived late
what's
yesterday.
yes. And I was waiting for him, no? Sing.
Think well. Sophia sings well.
Sophia sings well. Okay. No, otro color. Wait. No, here. Other color. Wait. Yellow. Sings well. Correct.
Maybe I sing fluently.
No. Fluently, no.
Fluently is only for languages.
Yes. Maybe you can say sing fast. For example, have you ever listened to Eminem?
Eminem, sí.
He
Yes,
sings
I love
very
him.
fast. He raps very fast.
Mhm.
Mhm. And work, ya lo sabemos, work hard, work carefully, también, work fast, is possible, work late. Last night I worked very late. Yeah.
I work hard to be a successful person.
I work hard. I am working hard. Yes, exactly. I'm working hard because you
It's
still
the
doing it.
present.
You are still doing it. I'm working hard. Perfect. Thank you. The purpose was
Teacher,
put it in a sentence. Yes. Yes.
teacher, it could be work well.
Work it.
Well, well.
Yes. Well, it could be work well as well. It's correct. I work really well. My students work this exercise very well. Okay. So then we have put the word in brackets into the correct place. Sometimes more than one is possible. So tenemos terrible. We have to put it somewhere here. We had a holiday in Greece. We had a
Terrible holiday.
terrible holiday. Terrible, but before holiday, because terrible is describing the holiday.
Mhm.
Tenemos unfortunately, desafortunadamente, unfortunately, unfortunately. Yes.
Unfortunately.
¿Dónde podemos poner unfortunately?
Unfortunately, I lost my passport.
Great, Karina. Thank you. Yes, you are correct. At the beginning of a sentence with a comma. Well, if it's written with a comma, if it's spoken, we don't notice. Immediately. Where do we put immediately?
I
I went.
immediately went to the beers and bars.
I immediately went, o también puede ser I went immediately.
Okay.
A veces se puede jugar con las posiciones. The positions, you can change the positions. And it's correct, acceptable. Yeah. Long. Where do I put long here?
I was a long drive because the traffic was bad.
Yes, correct. It was a long drive. Before the drive, no. It's referring to the journey, el viaje. Fortunately, ya tenemos un advert. Helen's a
It's a good driver.
A good driver, no a driver
Or
good.
driver.
Porque si decimos Helen is a driver good, es Spanglish. Is not correct. Yeah, remember, the positions are important as well. The order of adverbs and adjectives are ideal for speaking fluently. Yeah, they are ideal for speaking fluently with a native speaker. And finally, well, ¿dónde va well?
And after week, she speaks
After or
well
before?
after.
Yes, it's after. No nos vamos con la finta de que hablo buen español, hablo buen inglés. No. Tiene que ir al final because that's translation. She speak Greek very well. I speak a little. Ciertos adverbs van antes y otros van después, ¿ya?
A little bit.
Profesor, pero si le ponemos
Por
así,
ejemplo, a little,
she,
ahorita que iba a decir a little, I speak a little bit of, pero ya ahí cambia el contexto un poco. Ya a little bit es como un quantifier, no es como un adjetivo. Hablo un poco de, I speak a little bit of German. ¿Ya?
teacher,
Hiya.
si le ponemos she speak great well, está bien también, o sea, sin el very.
¿Cómo? ¿Otra vez?
Si le ponemos she speak great well, está bien también.
She speaks Greek well?
She speak Greek well.
Yes, it's correct. It's because it's at the end. Okay, vale. So last activity, well, not last, but, well, yes, last, because here you are going to take some time. Complete the sentences with your own ideas. We have different sentences. They are in past. It says telling a story. So when we are telling a story, we have to be more imaginative. For example, here it says, it started to rain. Fortunately, I had an umbrella. We have to complete the story or like create another story from the beginning, no? For example, I can change here. It started to rain. Fortunately, I was at home and I didn't get wet. Yeah, here, because it's past, I have to use past simple, yeah? It started to rain. Fortunately, I was at home and I didn't get wet. No? Let me put you another example. The last one. I woke up when I heard a noise downstairs. Slowly, I went to check and there wasn't anything. Maybe was it a ghost? Maybe. Or an alien? Yep. So here I am adding more information to this short story. Yeah, so what I want you to do, guys, is to do the same for the rest. But remember, everything has to be in past. And not only I went, aquí puse I went to check, but puedo decir I got downstairs, and check, past. Vale, también puedo decir esto, I got downstairs. Puedo ver, I can move, sorry, here. So I got downstairs and checked, but there wasn't anything, no? Or it was a ghost, it was the TV, maybe. Vale? So try to complete these sentences, these stories. Yeah, make another story or like continue the story. Do you have any questions about the adverbs here? We have unfortunately, luckily, luckily es como fortunately, ¿no? Es como un sinónimo de afortunadamente o por suerte.
Por suerte.
Sadly, tristemente, sadly, obviously, obviamente, suddenly, de repente, suddenly, de repente, immediately, like fast. ¿Vale? So do it, please. Do it. You have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 sentences to complete. 7 sentences in past. Remember, use the verbs that you have at the back of your book. Usen los verbos que tenemos ahí. Tenemos bastantes verbos ahí. In past simple. In past simple. Don't forget. Vale, ahí va. You have 7 minutes. Write them on your book or on your on Word, on a piece of paper, please. let me put you more examples so you can have more ideas, okay? I was shopping in the city center with Elaine. Unfortunately, I forgot my wallet. Another here, number 7. I saw the accident happen. Immediately, I ran away and screamed. I left my bag on the bus. Luckily,
The truck stopped at the corner.
the bus driver stopped. Yeah. So whatever you want to say, as long as it makes sense, you use past simple.
Teacher, for example, I don't have anything of value inside. Is correct?
You what?
In the number 3, I left my bag on the bus. Luckily, I don't have anything value.
I didn't.
I didn't have anything around. Esa era mi duda. El don, entonces no lo podemos ocupar como, o sea, como una respuesta porque igual va en pasado, aunque lo esté platicando ahorita. Okay.
Because remember, when we start telling a story, it has to be everything in past. Everything, yeah? It doesn't have to do with your present.
Okay.
We went on skiing holidays. Sadly, I didn't know how to do that. I didn't know how to ski. The email was from a stranger asking for my, but obviously it was an scam.
Well, I didn't answer it.
I didn't answer, I didn't reply. Exactly. I was on the bus to work suddenly. A car crashed into us. I got frightened. Yes, so these are my examples. So if you want, take a screenshot of my examples and finish it for homework. Finish it for homework, please. Take a screenshot of my examples so you can do yours. Yeah, you can do yours. And tomorrow you tell me. If you haven't finished, finish it for tomorrow. And tomorrow you're going to tell me the sentences, okay?
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Ready, okay, perfect. So for today, it's all, guys. Thank you very much. Tomorrow we continue. Don't forget, if you haven't finished, finish it for homework, this activity.
Thank you, teacher. See you later.
Thank you,
Thank you.
teacher. See you later.